Hi, been out on the Wandle Old Men Riding Badly on Bikes Society ride this morning, but I'm not going to take this to the Wandle. My daughter-in-law sent me this, well, posted this on Facebook. They're down there at the moment. It's a place in southwest, I'll zoom in on it, Cornwall, called Just in Roseland. Very beautiful area, southwest Cornwall, on the St Maur's Peninsula. That's probably not the right name for it. And looking across here to Falmouth, which is a lovely town, very far down in Cornwall. Very, very beautiful. So I'm going to have a go at that and see how we get on with it. I'll do it as simply as I can. Right, let's just zoom out. Let's move that to one side a bit. Okay, so palette, usual, lemon yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. A lot of green in this, but the distance I'm going to do in blue greens. The sky, well, I'll do something like that. Oh, hello Fred. That's Freddie the fast growing kitten, who's creating mayhem as usual. He's been bundling with his lovely friend next door, Elsa. They chase each other all over the place for hours. She's fully grown, but very young. And they play and play and play. It's lovely to see, lovely to watch them. Right, you can have a look at old Fred. There he is. Isn't he lovely? We've started to lock him in the kitchen at night because we're fed up with being woken up with him sitting on our heads purring, pawing our faces at 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. So that's sad, isn't it, Fred? But right, I'll put in some raw sienna for the sky, for the light cloud area. Well, I'll put it all over, but then I'll put in a bit of blue. So it's a wintry sky, of course, but it sure is a lovely area. We've been to St Maur's, Paul Scatho, had many holidays in Cornwall. Freddie, mind. Look at this. Don't stand a chance, do I? Look. But he's good company. He's seeing if he can eat any brushes. Right, so a bit of ultramarine now. And a bit of alizarin crimson. Let's just clean it a bit. So a little bit of touch of alizarin just takes the sting out of the Reckitt's blue of the ultramarine. So and we'll just go to a lighter blue on the horizon. And I'll get that over the estuary. The water is the Fal Estuary. It goes up from Falmouth to Truro, which is the capital of Cornwall. Very, very lovely, fabulous, lovely cathedral. A very nice city. Very small, but it's nice. We've had many happy times there. And Falmouth is a lovely, lovely town. It seems to be much larger than Truro, but I don't think it is. But there's a lot going on at Truro. It's just, that's soaking in a bit too much now. Right, okay, so that's our sky. That's supposed to represent a cloudy blue sky. So I'll see how dry that is. Let's go in with a bit of distance now. So a bit of blue, bit of alizarin, bit of right, okay. So we'll keep it low. I'm using blue because this gives the distance. It actually shows up as yellow, but I'll put some yellow in. Okay. I'm just mixing yellow, blue and red for the distant shore with the trees on here. My greens over here are on the blue side. They need to be a bit thick to register. Okay, so we've got some on the top here, some trees. Come across that. I'm just looking at fields and stuff on here. Just guessing. Whoops, the screen's gone off. I can only guess this, I can't do exact. Right, okay, that's my distance. I'm just going to harder edge. Right, okay, so that's my distance. Now we've got some just draw that bank in there. Just make some burnt umber for the beach over the others. On the some more side, a bit of raw sienna and a bit of ultramarine. That's really lighter than I put it in, but right, now we're going with some greens. I'll use some Payne's Grey because I want this range of greens now. If I want to warm it up, I can use a bit of burnt umber. Right, we've got these heavy trees on this shore. Right, so we've got this. Go away, Freddie. A lovely Freddie. He's just settled down by my tablet. Just trying to get the shape of the land with these here, these trees, this tree line. Right, okay, let's get a lighter sienna, a bit blue. Right, let's just get this beach in a bit better. Right, okay, that'll do for the moment. I'll need some more darks in there, but I'll just let that dry off a little bit, and I'll just reclip the paper and I'll work on the foreground, which is just a bit of grass and some shrubby, slow trees, prickly trees anyway. So let's get a nice bright green in the bottom, warm it up, bit of umber. This won't really show. I'll be behind the mountain. Mine, Freddie. Leave my brushes alone. This is what I'm up against. Here we are. Yeah, it's Freddie. Right, so we've got some sparse tree, but before I do that, I'm going to give this a bit of a dry and do some dry brush on the water. It's not, we haven't got that far yet. Right, take your headphones off. Alright, okay. Don't forget you need a nice piece of cloth, a towel, tea towel, one of those thicker tea towels. Right, so we've got lots of scrubby, wintry type of trees there, so let's just put them in. Oh, we'll just. Oh, I was going to do the. Oh, I'll do that afterwards. Let's get it in now. And I'll add some wriggle work in these bushes. There's just a lot of this coming up here. I won't put it all in, but Right, just put a bit of shadowy colour under that, just to okay, bit of grassy. Okay, while that's drying off, I'll go with some darker colour here. That's a bit better. Now I can't see any tree trunks. It's just all scrubbed. Well, oh yeah, there are. So I just need to put the darks in and just that'll wet the paper a little bit. And then let's just lift out some of these. So you couldn't do this when it was dry, it's dry, but if you re-wet it with the darker colour or like any colour, you can put in your trees. Right, I just want to put a bit of detail in the far bank. I'm just going to confuse back up again. We've got just a bit of a seaweed line coming around here. Don't put it all in, just a little bit. Okay, so I can't do much more than that. Just put in something here. Bit of detail. Right, okay, that'll do. I might put some, well, I don't know, just give it a try. Headphones off. So we need to do the water now. I'm going to put a little bit of, I'll put some yachts over there, some houses or something on there, just to get a bit of interest in that shore. Let's move my chair, it's gone over a cable. Okay. Right, okay, let's clean my palette. And this place is called St Just in Roseland. I don't know exactly where it is. Go on your Google Maps or your maps and have a look. Right, so we want some blue, it's about a bluey grey, so we'll have some blue in there, I think. Right, now we've got some bit of reflection coming into into this. Right, okay, let's, I hope that doesn't go cauliflowery. I think what I'm going to do is just to use a little bit of white gouache. Can't use the acrylic because that's dry. I should clean it up with this big palette. Oh, it'll come off, it'll scrape off. But I don't know where the gouache is now. I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. Right, oh sorry, I found it. It's very old and it's very, very dry now. But I'll just squeeze. Ooh, I'd have to get some more of this. I just want to do some detail on the far side. With I'll put in maybe a couple of yachts. So lots of boats here. And then we've got, let's just put in so there's a little bits of white building showing along here. There's some up here. They will only show if the paint behind is dry, but just a little bit of detail. Okay, so that will do. Could do a little bit of rigger work in there, but I can see some bleached twig stuff in here. That probably won't ring true, but my rigger. No, I'll use this. Use the big palette. I'll use some burnt umber, some Payne's grey. Can't waste it. Good fun, this painting, isn't it? Right, okay, let's sign it. I'll put a few seagulls in. Well, my seagulls will look very much like my crows, pigeons and any other bird I put in. I need some more detail on there maybe. That's not a very good bird, is it? Oops. Oh, I have to put a bigger one in now. Right, go back to my greens on the other palette. Blue greens, just show this. No, I'll leave that. Well, I'll put it in a mount and we'll have a look, see if it's any good or not. It's a little bit insipid, I think. Not very dramatic, not dramatic as I would like. I've got a lot of blue in, so I'll put the blue mount on, the dirty blue mount. Well, there we are, St Justin Roseland. It's a sketch more than anything, I think. Let's bring my camera around and then have a, oh, there it is. So let's go to the distant first. I need to bring you around a bit. I don't know why I can't get that straight on. It's hopeless. One day I'll be able to afford a professional filmer, but for now I'm afraid that's the best we're going to do. Well, that's my foreground, and the distance above, that's probably a bit bluer than it should have been, but never mind. And there's our beach on the St Maur side, getting warmer colours, and all the shrubby trees on top of that. I think my foreground looks quite good. It's done quickly. All right, let's come out of that. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. So remember, it's just in Roseland, Saint Just in Roseland, near St Maur's on the Fal Estuary, an incredibly beautiful part of Britain. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.